Reform UK now has MPs representing some of Britain's most climate vulnerable places. Clacton, Thurrock, Great Yarmouth, Boston and Skegness all face rising tides. That's according to experts at this lab in Oxfordshire, the largest of its kind in Europe.
Here at HR Wallingford, we've been working with Gallagher Re and the insurance industry to look at the coastal flood risk around the UK. And what we're seeing is, particularly in areas like Hull, Boston and Skegness, and further south into the Thames estuary, that coastal flood risk is increasing under climate change.
The engineers here model coastal defences and designed many of the ones along the east coast that followed a 1953 surge that killed hundreds. Emergency services also train here in preparation for events like this one 10 years ago.
The highest storm surge for 60 years has battered the east coast of England. Thousands of people were evacuated from their homes and forced to spend the night in temporary shelters.
Boston in Lincolnshire was particularly badly hit, including its iconic 14th century church.
This was the highest flood that Boston had ever seen. Unfortunately, it came over the sea barriers that we have and went straight through the church, causing over £1 million worth of damage.
Yeah, quite devastating really. Saltwater ingress, foul, all the foul systems have obviously flooded up, so it's quite a horrible mess that it made.
Although coastal defences have since been improved, people are worried about the future.
They have increased the sea banks through the town to cope with the level that happened that night, but it could go higher another time. You know, who knows?
It's getting worse. When it does come, a lot more places are underwater in recent years.
Yeah, it is one of the bigger issues, isn't it? When it comes to climate, I'm a bit ignorant. Yes, it's a worry. What can I do about it?
The town's new MP, Richard Tice, says he'll make flooding a priority. But he's also a vocal critic of plans to cut emissions, when failing to do so will lead to ever higher sea level rises.